So Sadiq Khan's despised expansion of London's ULEZ zone has earned City Hall bumper profits in its first month. The expansion alone is costing motorists £12 million. And the scheme is now raking in more than £700,000 each and every day. So the mind boggles when it comes to that, doesn't it? And, Lee, it's safe to say that Sadiq's war on motorists hasn't made him many friends in the home counties, and the people of Edinburgh in Kent are making their feelings very clear by burning an 11-metre-tall effigy of the London mayor, which depicts him with the head of a ULEZ camera. He joins the esteemed burnt company of Boris Johnson, Harvey Weinstein, Donald Trump and Saddam Hussein, all right? He fought off, Lee, stiff competition from Philip Schofield. He was voted to be their effigy over Schofield, OK? In defence of the ULEZ expansion, Khan said, I've always said that the decision to expand ULEZ was very difficult, but a month on from the expansion, we can already see that it's working. I'm sure he did. Of course he did. The money's raking in. London is now home to the world's largest clean air zone, and this new data shows 95% of vehicles seen driving in London on an average day comply with our air quality standards. Lee, what do you make of the fact that the London mayor's going to be burnt on a giant...
Well, I mean, that effigy was sort of spitting image of him, wasn't it, Patrick? I bet even his own mother couldn't part him. But seriously, I mean, Sadiq Khan's introduced this expansion to the ULEZ scheme to say he's going to save lives, he's going to make the air clean and make the quality of life better for people in London, save children's lives. Now, you know, if this man, this political whatever he is, is serious about saving lives, he'd sort the knife crime out in London, because that is rife. He's not a serious politician. He's virtue signalling and he's thieving off the motorists in London. He should be ashamed. Let's get rid of him next May, Patrick.
Well, they are literally burning a giant effigy of him. You know, it takes something like 500 people to carry that.
What, the effigy?
Yeah.
Well, I hope they've got the ULEZ cameras on the effigy when they burn it, because they're puffing out all sorts of fumes.
It could, but to be fair...
Toxic fumes.
That's interesting, actually. It would be interesting, wouldn't it, if Sadiq Khan fined the bonfire for polluting the air.
Yeah, that would be very interesting. Look, I think they've got to put... It's a bit of fun, obviously, a bit of fun.
Not but it's not.
No, they're making a serious point. He's raking in millions of pounds a month now.
700 grand a day, I didn't realise it was
It's unbelievable. It's theft. It's theft, Patrick. As simple as that. The man should be ashamed of himself. And you know what? Next year, I think they'll kick him out of London.
All right, OK. Obviously, Sadiq Khan is saying that it's saving lives and that it needs to be done. Now, finally, the Evening Standard wished you, Lee, a very personal happy Halloween. Yesterday, they depicted you as a GBNews Frankenstein monster alongside a host of other creepy characters. Always nice to make the front pages, Lee?
Well, they say all news is good news, Patrick. I mean, I'm looking at that picture now. The bolts in the neck, they look a bit loose. I think they need probably a little bit of oil on them. I'll probably take them out at night time, put them on the cabinet with my teeth. But it's a bit of fun. But, I mean, this newspaper, they're always having a poke at me. But if they're putting me on the front page, I must be doing my job right. I must be upsetting the right people.